Welcome back, Space Marines, to another episode of Against the Moon. In the previous episode, we were put in our place, I was put in my place, for my sloppiness and my thinking that this game was too easy. You know what I realized though, is that the game was always probably at the same difficulty level as we saw in the previous episode, but in the scenario that we were running before and in the tutorial, the prologue, Arx was healing to full after every mission, right? And so after every single combat, which means that now that that doesn't happen anymore, I need to keep an eye on her health in a different way, and I can't just spend her health as a resource in battles just willy-nilly like I was doing before. And now we got punished for it. I'm gonna step up my game a bit. We are gonna heal Arx just once here, and hope that that's all we need for now. And I did plan out the rule we are going through here with refined healing. Though going through a health gain is kind of achieving the same, so hold up. God damn it. Indecisiveness. I really want this oratorio upgrade, so we have to come through this one or that one, and I want to go through the starting hand increase, which means that we are going through here. That can still be all these three. But with this one we get in one in between. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is the same. 1, 2, and 3. Right. 1, 2, 3. But 2 times healing may be okay. I do want a Metacube. Let's go this way. Metacube allows us to upgrade our deck in a good way. So let's have a look at this fight and see if we can manage this a little bit better. It's really important then, now we've learned, not to take damage on the sarcophagus. We were doing that at the beginning anyway, and now we will hammer it home and make sure that that never happens again. We do want to take 1 damage on Amara every turn, where we can get away with it, so this is fine, and giving her more energy, just gaining energy as much as we can, will allow us to play her ultimate more often, which will heal her and then allow us again to do more. And that sounds really good to me. Let's put up the Naga here as well. And keep that Pulsar alive. And then this one damages all minions, right? Even itself, which is important. A Musu deals 1 damage to Arx for every Fungari in hand unless we kill it. Why is this one dying? Because of the Locusta. That's actually written up here, which is kind of interesting. Alright. Script, and script. So then I'm wondering if probably the scripts all happen at the same time, right? These deals damage to Arx directly. That is bad for us. Bad news. Bad news. What then? What do we have here? Remuro tactic. We're losing Amara right now. We're taking 4 in this lane, so we would like to put in 3 HP. We have it here, the Luma Converter, and then that'll damage Arx, but right now these 2 are damaging Arx as well. And so if I use the Luma Converter to make sure we kill this Muso, then it's fine. It's taking the 2 damage here, or on that one is the same. Maybe I can get around it though. I could also just play these Fungari. Both of them. We have 7. I want to kill this one for sure. That is an unstable mesh. Then we have 3 more. If I play these 2, I can only play 1. The only way that I don't lose Amara and take 1 damage with her is the Luma Converter. That leaves me with 2 more. Could we spend on a Brutal Strike? It won't quite cut it. Oh, that means that the Locusta will kill the Muso And what happens then? Will that happen first or after that script? That's something we will learn in a minute then. So like that. Then we hope that this Locosta's script takes place before the Muso. There'll be a difference of either taking no more damage on arcs or taking 2 damage. We will find out soon. And then scripts. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Except it killed all my minions, so that was kind of bad. But I achieved my goal, and we figured out whether the scripts take place in order or simultaneously, and that's kind of good to know. Man, they just really want to kill Amara, though. Look at that. Can we get an extra pulsar energy? Yes. That will kill one of these guys. And if I play it down here, it's going to kill... It's actually going to work out just perfectly. Look at that. Because it has 2 health. So this is the best way to play it, I think. Then play her ultimate. She murders one. It is the front one again. Seemingly so. Order of actions resolved are always going from top and then left to right, I think. So going like this is the current assumption. And then I want a shield drone, a tactical drone in the mid lane here. So Amara is taking another damage, which is perfect. Now we're taking 1 damage on Amara, but she cannot tank it this time. We can make her even stronger with the Removal Monk and heal her, so that is probably what is happening. And then she also takes 1 damage because the damage here will skip. Ew, no, this time it's soaking the damage. I see. I misunderstood this protection shield a few times. It does absorb the damage. That's nice. And then it says it's still gonna kill him because the Locosta will kill him after, right? So we would like to pour more damage into this lane in order to kill the Locosta quicker. We need 2 more, only, which we can achieve with the progressive bot. And then we don't lose the Removal Monk. And we don't hurt the tactical drone. And clearing the minions are always a good idea. This is exactly 3. I'm not getting rid of these Fungorai, unfortunately. I would really like to. But we'll have to wait. But 7 attack on Amara here is pretty amazing. So we are doing just fine. We have lethal, and they're not doing any damage to arcs this turn. Except if we get to the script phase. But I can just play all the Fungorai to make sure that that doesn't happen. I don't think it would. Doesn't matter. Go. Good. We took 2 damage again because of my own unit damaging the sarcophagus. So that's of course a little bit sad, but it was instead of taking more damage than that, I think. It would have been the same, wouldn't it? But point being, couldn't really have been avoided. Protect Flesh will be fantastic for us now to play on Amara. So go for that. New mutations available. Oh, and we will then mutate the Doom Effacer. Yeah. We can still just play it, even if it's corrupted, we can just play it as a 4 cost, 6 health, 4 attack in 1 turn, and then it dies, right? So just to tank 6 damage, which is still fantastic for 4 Luma. And then if I take damage on arcs in any other lane, we would keep it forever, which could also be a way to use it. So I still think it's good, and it's definitely better than dealing direct damage to the sarcophagus. Then we are going through the sarcophagus charge. Well, this is the same amount of healing and we remove a power. Yeah, it must be better. And I don't know what do we have to remove a power? We probably do. So I'll think of something. Start event. When we get there, the behemoths. Okay. I am tired of behemoths. Let's kill that one quickly. Please. So an Alkonost and then Progressor Bot. No, Alkonost and a Pulsar. Yes. Let's play the Pulsar first, so that we make sure that the energy lines up. Oh, and we're taking exactly 1 damage on the Mara here. Perfect. We cannot damage this bestia in the background, which is sad. Luma Defacer is... we're taking what's 4 here. There's a Progressor Bot will do great here. The Naga would do the same. Checked Flesh, Dogma, Declaration. We definitely want to do 3 damage here. So 2 and 3 leaves me with 2 more. So I think we're doing the Theurgus symbol. Another Pulsar. Four midfield, and then Progressor Bot here will make the other Pulsar here survive. Yes. And we are of course keeping our energy so that we can activate Amara next turn. And she will kill the behemoths unless something else spawns. Oh, yeah, we get to keep kill a crystalline, even better I think. Good. Yeah, we just do it, I think. Go forth, Amara, and conquer. She's actually gaining health off of this turn. I'm really starting to like having my deck focused on her, and we will probably continue to go down that route. We are killing this behemoth, and the bestia here will kill itself. We are losing Sophia though, so that's obviously not acceptable. The Luma Defacer will then take the whole lane. And then we can still afford the Aetherius, and we can put it here. Yep. Not sure why I wouldn't want to damage the crystalline here. Here's another behemoth. Fun stuff. We're losing the lane. Dogma Declaration. Aggressor. We also, I mean, we're getting pretty close to a kill on them at this point. Which means if I put the aggressor up here, it's 7 damage next turn. Not close. Not close yet. We have 8. Luma. Ego Collision. That will kill that unit, and then we keep the Aetherius. Is there a better way? I don't think so. The Naga in the midfield will kill this crystalline. Aggressor top. Equal collision here, and then we will start playing Theurgus symbols, so we should do it first to check if we have something better to do with 4 then. Yeah, but I'd like to mesh here, but that doesn't really play out. It's just gonna die. It will do more damage, up to 8. No. Ego collision. 2 up here, and then we have 1 more. Probably just for the Ramuro tactic here. Because that behemoth is going to be there for a little while. Hopefully they don't spawn 2 in a turn. Didn't. Huh. They spawned them in 2 rows here. Interesting. It's probably completely random, and there might be several instances of summoning, which is interesting to see and play. We can afford the tactical drone there, and an unstable mesh as well. Then we lose the bot lane, or the Aetherius, I mean. But we can protect that with the Brutal Strike. This is 7, so no. This one growing is bad for us, so a brutal strike there makes sense to me. And then the mesh here means we are doing the theoretical symbol. And we should have done it first, but it's fine. And then a protective flash on Amara, I guess. That's what it's for anyway. Oh, there's the second behemoth. Alright. Amara is not taking damage, unfortunately. We are doing 7 to this one, to this one's going down to 8, so this one's actually going lower. This one is getting stronger if you place shields in front of it, so we won't. The Alchemist here will tank the crystalline and kill it. Then I want a tactical drone up here, I think. No, we'll do the other way around. Tactical drone bot and a Naga up top to try to get this one killed quickly. And it's starting to look like we could have lethal next turn. Do we see another behemoth? No. And we have Amara's ultimate. But do we need it? We probably don't. We have lethal if I do this. And we're not taking any sarcophagus damage, so everything is fine. And good. Yeah. A perfect battle. We didn't lose any damage or lose any health on the sarcophagus. And we get the loot. Good stuff. A new thing. Nothing here that I really want. Let's shuffle that. Another stun, a Naga, and a Glob Warp. Summon Corrupted Glob. May access the amount of Luma plus 1. You can probably save it, play for 0 and get a 1/1 unit. Yeah. Oh, is it corrupted then? It probably... I mean, the unit is probably corrupted then. It's literally called a corrupted glob. Well, I think we gotta try this one. That sounds cool. Can I upgrade it? I'll be removing a power here. Alright. I will remove... What do we remove? Good question. The removal tactic again. Really not one of my favorites at all. I feel like I should remove a minion, but I don't know what. Like the standard aggressor, maybe? Or a Naga. Naga. Out. No mutators. Okay, and no Ultori upgrades. Let's do another battle. That one was pretty quick. We get a question mark. It's an event? Oh. How is this even possible? The Ultori looked at Amara, their collective eyebrows raised quizzically. Amara cupped a golden sphere in her hand, pockmarked with blue glowing arcane symbols. She had been digging through ancient machines for an hour now, muttering to herself, tinkering and testing the old parts as she went, but was now engrossed in her prize. This sphere is centuries old. Amara's words tumbled out rapidly. Built from scratch using a custom language, it was one of my first projects. I had thought it lost forever. The other Ultori began to quietly set up camp, knowing she wouldn't be moving from that spot for a while. Amara's fingers moved deftly over the symbols, and a holograph of the surrounding terrain appeared. Amara scowled and sucked on her teeth. What is this, Arx? She whirled abruptly to yell at the nearby sarcophagus. Is something wrong, my child? Everything is wrong, except my data. I never make mistakes, Amara said. But tell me why your reports about this terrain are different from the spheres. Arx tells us the world never changed. But here is evidence of vast geographic shifts over the centuries. Lakes turned to desert, swamps drained and dried, caverns collapsing. Arx, is the moon doing this? How much damage is she truly responsible for? Reveal the bit of truth. Amara can take it. Amara loses 1 attack and gain 1 HP. Amara's ultimate cost is reduced by 1. Ooh. Yes, so that we can spam that more. So she starts with less attack, but with 1 extra HP we can give her that 1 extra attack. And then, yeah, the ultimate being cheaper. We will take that. Arx told Amara everything about humanity's disastrous living conditions and the deal she had been forced to make with the moon. By the end of the story, Amara had fallen silent and pale. Interesting. Okay. So the other thing we can do is use charges to bait foes directly into the next battle and double potential rewards. Double potential rewards. So a bigger starting hand. And here's a skull with horns, so there's probably already a bad thing there. So we wouldn't do it there, is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we will do it here then. Double potential rewards. Let's try it. Let's see if it's just doubling the starting hand cost or giving us other things as well. It's fine. Let's figure out what this does. Okay, so it just changed it into like a skull, and yes, it does just double the number. A larger starting hand is fine. And that means that there's a Foros Delecti over here as well. Interesting. Let's see about this one. An Amic script teleports to a random position in another squad, and it has Moonshell. Ooh, look at that though. That is a big beastie, and we have 3 Shibos. Ah, boy. Okay. This is fine. So fine. We are currently losing both Sophia and Amara, by the way, which is also kind of... Look at that, it's like a worm coming through a portal. It is 7.22 miles long. Interesting. That is cool. Playing the tactical drone top would result in Amara taking precisely 1 damage, which you would think that is what we want. Right? That is 3. I think we are playing the Alkonost regardless. And then we should play that here. Or we can play the Alkonost and the Syrian top. And then hope that we can play the tactical drone and something else in the middle to not to keep the tactical drone, which is what I want. Yeah, the theater symbol became free, so play that. Here's another Alkonost. If I play that, we will not be able to play the tactical drone no matter what. Siren though, will allow that. Here's 2 damage for free then. The tactical drone here it's not that attractive. I want to kill this sheeple quickly, so that they all die. And we do that best with the Naga, I think. Five. Ah, so we have 1 short for the brutal strike. Next turn. We could draw 1 more if we're lucky. We were not that lucky. Oh, and was Asmic teleported in front of that? Oh lord, look at that. Man, if I could kill this Shibo right now, we would be golden. This, though, is bad. Now I'm wondering if we could have. Yeah, we could have if I had played differently in the previous turn, and then of course I should have. We gotta save Amara. That is the entire game plan. That's 7 here. 4 defense there. Oh boy. See, the tactical drone in the top lane would live. That leaves me with 4. And then we're taking 5 here. The unstable mesh would not help. What a nasty, nasty combat. And we will not be able to kill the Shibo this turn either. So we need to draw another brutal strike soon. I think we gotta do this. Oh no, the tactical drone does not live, but Amara does at least. Okay. Yikes. I think I misplayed that. I should have switched these two around. And we're still losing Sophia in the middle there. So we did not draw... Oh, this one makes my magic get cheaper. Alright, so play the Theurgus symbol first. We still didn't draw anything that can deal direct damage to the Shibo. Wow. Is that GG? Huh, I think it might be. Oh, we're not dying this turn, but like I'm losing Amara, and there's no way. There's just no way that we live. I mean, we can... Okay, so we can Pulsar. That gives her the ultimate, dealing... She's gonna be dealing 6, and it's gonna go on this Monga. 6 down to 3 means it's not gonna die, and then why do it? What does it achieve? It's gonna heal Amara for 1 in total. We can do Protect the Flesh on her, which I think we have to do. Now we have 6, so it's precisely enough for the Pulsar. Oh, I think that was misplayed because now we're losing Amara, aren't we? I think so. I think we have managed to lose a run here. Oh, I can keep Amara alive. Yeah, okay. And it almost kills a Shibo. 1 damage short. So if I had put the Pulsar up here, we would have killed all the Shibo. Christ. Well, maybe I can draw into something that can snipe one of them? Nope. We have the technology. We have at least 2 cards in the deck that can do it. The challenge or the direct damage. And we drew neither, and so here we are dead. 6, 7, and 6. Huh. The Shibo got me. And it's entirely my fault. Which is the worst part. I could have played this very differently. Oh, we have energy again somehow. I'm not sure why. Which is gonna hit the strongest unit for 8. Are you kidding me? Ah, it's gonna hit the Epic. It might not. It might not hit the Emic for some reason. Come on, Amara. Don't hit the Emic. It did, yeah. Amuro tactic is 1 short of keeping Amara alive. She goes down. everything just... I mean, had I played a little bit differently, we would probably have eked out a victory here, and now it is lost. We are taking 2, 3, and 5, which is 10. Can we turn it around? Here's the damage spell. Yay. Everyone's dead. Why, so Amara is showing no stats. Sophia is showing a 0 for health, and Masoon gets a 0 for both health and attack. And I'm like, does that mean that I can revive them? Or no, probably not, but... Is there a way to stay alive? We have 2 health, so we need to block in all lanes. It's not possible. Three. Oh, that's enough in this lane, sure. And then GG. Okay, so what happens when we lose a run? Also important to figure out, and that means we can't stop with Against the Moon yet, because apparently I lost a run. That's nice. I am always of the opinion that a game should beat you the first time you try to play it. So this is good for the game. Not so good for me, but here we go. And we don't... so yeah, we definitely gained... Can we see... Yeah, Architectus elements. Okay, so we gained more Architectus elements to unlock cards with, but we didn't get enough to research anything. But that is what that does. So at least we figured out as much. There's still a ton of stuff to unlock, which is nice to see. And that'll be it for this playthrough here. So we're definitely doing at least one more, because I wanna beat a run, obviously. So more Against the Moon is coming up, folks. See you then, and